Hi Taurus, thank you for joining me for your love reading for February 2024, and we're going to be taking a look into who is thinking about you and why they're thinking about you, and also what are they going to do about it as well. So we're going to be taking a look at any potential actions that they will likely take towards you. Okay, right, so I am so sorry. I still have growing to do, and there is a third party. So the person who is currently thinking of you right now, Taurus, is dealing with another person, okay? And yeah, it does feel like they're dealing with someone in a romantic sense as well, okay? The third party energy isn't always about another person romantically. For your energy though, I am feeling that this is romantically, okay? Someone is dealing with another person in that kind of way. They definitely have some kind of regret here, okay, concerning you, and they're fully aware that they're not necessarily emotionally mature right now. I'm feeling this purple one here. Okay. Right, so let's find out what else is going on. Let me just move that off to the side. Okay, right, so you've got the box. You will receive a gift, man, dealings or relationship with a man, and the month of March. Okay, so March can indicate that you probably, but you don't have to be dealing with an Aries or a Pisces. They could just have those placements quite dominant in their chart. And of course, with this being a love read, it's probably going to be their Venus. Okay, so they've probably got an Aries or a Pisces Venus placement. If it's not the sun sign, of course. Or they're dealing with an Aries or a Pisces, of course, because it has fallen underneath the third party energy. So again, use your discernment, okay? Very likely that this energy is coming from a masculine or someone who identifies as coming more from their masculine energy, okay? They fully appreciate that they're not emotionally able to integrate within a, should we call it, respectful, mature relationship. Okay, they've probably played a lot of games, you know, they've probably done a lot of really emotionally immature things, all right? This person is going to be giving you a gift, Taurus. And it does feel physical, okay, that they have something for you already. They're just wanting to get it to you, okay. Now, I don't know how they're going to do that. They might do a drive-by and leave it on your front doorstep. They could send it to you in the post anonymously. So if you have received any anonymous parcels, it is going to be from this masculine energy who has been thinking about you, okay? That's their means of an apology, basically. I am feeling also with this energy that they're going to be opening up to you and revealing a secret as well, okay? Right, what's going on for this energy with this person who is currently thinking of our Taurus collective, please? Tell me when. Okay. You got the Chariot, so you could be dealing with a Cancerian. You have the Page of Coins. You have the Sun, so you could be dealing with a Leo. You could be dealing with a Libra also, because you have Justice out. You also have the Seven of Swords and the Devil, so that's Aquarius and Capricorn. Your Page of Coins could be another Earth sign, so it could be another Taurus or a Virgo or Capricorn. Now, I have mentioned quite a lot of the signs, as you would have noticed, okay, so again, only take the information that is relevant specifically for yourself, okay? It's not the zodiac information that's important anyway, all right? It's just the energy that's important. Ooh, okay, overall situation, the Ten of Swords, a betrayal. Did this person backstab you, Taurus? Did they betray you somehow? Maybe they lied to you. And remembering as well that people can lie through omission, okay? They can fail to tell you something, and that is still classed as a lie, Okay. Now, with the Chariot and the Page of Coins, I do strongly feel, Taurus, that there is some kind of peace offering that is coming to you from this person. And again, emphasis on the physical thing. Okay, it is a physical gift. It's an actual physical thing, like you can see it, touch it, hold it. So it's not like this person is extending an offer of help to you. It's not that. They are leaving you a gift of some kind. Okay, something that they feel is going to be useful and practical, with that being the Page of Coins energy, right? Chariot, as you'll know, is all about forward momentum, forward movement. They're feeling encouraged, basically, Taurus, whoever this person is. They definitely do feel encouraged to start making moves towards you. It's very possible that they have had a falling out with their third party. I wouldn't like to think that this is an individual who is on the rebound, but I certainly cannot rule it out either. Okay, I'm just going to switch to the overhead camera so that you can see this all laid out for yourself, nice and clear. Okay, whatever intuitive messages you get from these readings, you need to run with that as well. Okay. But yeah, I do strongly suspect that they have actually had a falling out with the third person. So they probably are going to be on the rebound, or they've just had that time to think about the way that they treated you and how disrespectful that they were being. And I feel that this is someone who is disrespectful to your time more than anything else, Taurus. Again, especially with you being an earth sign, you know, that there's nothing worse than an earth sign or someone who's got a lot of earth in their chart feeling like they've had their time wasted. Like that is the quickest way to offend an earth sign, is to be disrespectful to their time. Like that's going to get an immediate response, an immediate reaction, that there's no two ways about it. Because for you, your time is valuable. It is very precious, and you know, having someone else wasting your time is a huge no-no. So I do feel that this peace offering, if you will, I do feel it comes from a good place, but again, I'm not convinced that they are in a good place themselves to be pursuing anything romantic with you. Okay, I'm just going to put it out there. I don't see it. I'm not feeling it, definitely. And they're fully aware that they're not in the position to do so as well, you know. So if, or indeed when, you do have a conversation with this person, I am seeing that they are going to be actually really quite honest about that. Okay, the Sun with Justice, it's like they're not hiding it. Do you know what I mean? Yes, they were being deceptive in the recent past. However, when they explain, I'm not ready for anything committed right now. I'm still just wanting to do something cash right now. But I still really feel awful about the way that I treated you, Taurus. All of that is true. Okay, all of that is true. That they're not being deceptive here anymore, especially with the Sun and Justice being right next to each other. Okay, it's like this individual knows that they have to put the situation correct with you, because they know ultimately that you're a really good person, and the way that they treated you wasn't right. It wasn't right. Now, obviously, I don't know what it is exactly that they did to you. Okay, I can just read the energy afterwards. It is going to be something that has left quite a bitter taste in your mouth, and understandably so. Okay, so again, whatever you do with this information is going to be completely up to you. Okay. With the Seven of Swords and the Devil, again, like let's be real, it's not great energy, is it? I mean, the devil, that can be an obsession, it's toxic behavior, it's energy that you don't vibe with or you don't want to vibe with, especially with the Seven of Swords being right next to it. And in this particular context, your Seven of Swords is 100% about deception, lies, tricky energy, tricky behavior. I mean, I suspect that what's actually gone on here, Taurus, is whoever this person is that's currently thinking of you has been in that environment for quite a while, you know, where they've been around someone who is a liar, who is manipulative, and let's just say they might have caught some fleas, metaphorical fleas, off of that person that they were spending the majority of their time with. It's their third party energy, basically. They picked up a lot of really unhealthy and bad habits from being within that environment for such a long time. And now it's indicating to me that they are breaking free from that energy, from that environment. They still do have that work to do because they're still grappling with those toxic fleas or those narcissistic fleas, whatever you want to call it, okay? Learnt behavior, basically. The way that they were demonstrating to you who they are as a person wasn't actually their true form. It wasn't true to them, okay? And you can see that clearly because they do genuinely have the ability to self-reflect and to take accountability. Now, any full-blown narcissistic person, they're going to have those pieces of themselves missing, aren't they? Like inherently missing. They just do not have the ability to self-reflect and to take accountability at all. It's always a problem with everyone else and never a problem with them. So you're not dealing with a person who is like that, okay? Because clear as day, you are actually dealing with someone who is able to do that self-reflection and to do that inner work and to actually admit as well that they were in the wrong and the way that they behaved you, it wasn't right. I'm not making excuses for them, I'm just reading the energy, okay? And it doesn't indicate to me that they're making excuses for themselves either. It genuinely doesn't. It looks like you were involved with this individual or you caught this person when they were in their worst moment. And the behavior that they reflected to you was was behaviors that they learned in order to maybe survive or protect themselves, okay? Bad habits either way, let's be real. Seven of Swords and the devil, you know. There is no sugarcoating that kind of bullshit, is there? I'm just explaining this energy to you. That's it, right? I'm not judging either way. So please don't judge me negatively either for reading it as I see it, okay? But yeah, that's the main energy that we see that's going on. So it's a really interesting dynamic here for you, Taurus. And again, like I've already said, it's completely up to you what you do in this situation. Okay, remember, you've got free will. They've got free will, as you'll know. They've already used their free will to do whatever it was that they did to you. And now they're using their free will again to try and put it right. Okay, so you need to use your free will and figure out, okay, what's the sensible and mature thing to do in this situation. All right. What else for Taurus, please? Thank you. Yeah, the lily and the dog. So the lily is a card about maturity, all right? So it's very likely that at some point this individual, and let's be real and fair, they already have shown a certain amount of maturity anyway, through their ability to do that self-reflection and acknowledgement and then attempts at putting things right with you. That does show a level of maturity, right? So that's why you're getting the lily coming out. because there is hope. There is absolutely hope for this person. It says, old age, maturity, peace, virtue, wisdom, and retirement. Yeah. But with reading within context, which we have to do to be respectful to tarot, needs to be read within context. It's coming out in the context of maturity. All right. And the dog, friendship, allies, loyalty, trustworthy, support, and obedience. It's possible that this individual was being obedient to the unhealthy individual that they were spending the majority of their time with. They were probably just being obedient to them to keep the peace. Okay, I mean, you'll know yourself, because I'm pretty certain that quite a lot of you out there already yourselves have had a lot of experience with toxic people, and how to survive in that kind of environment, sometimes, yeah, it did require you having to just go along with whatever it was that they were dictating to keep the peace, or at least for a little bit, okay? But as we've already seen with the Ten of Swords being the overall energy, it's like, yeah, that's not working anymore. There is no keeping the peace anymore, okay? Because, again, you'll know yourself, going by your own past experiences with toxic people, that there's only so long you can satiate them for, okay? Like, you know that as well as everybody else. And that's literally the exact situation that this masculine energy found themselves in, okay? I do see, though, with this dog energy that that they are going to be supportive of you, and that they're starting to show you loyalty, which perhaps they might not have shown you before. Okay. At the bottom of that particular deck is the moon. Yeah. This one says, praise, feeling, emotion, imagination, intuition, and inspiration. Yeah, deep feelings. You definitely do inspire this individual to be a better person. You definitely inspire them to grow, mature, and stand up for themselves. I definitely see that they have been taking a leaf out of your book. So, like, literally, you're leading by example. And this person, because they've got a lot of respect and admiration for you, they're paying attention to everything that you're doing, and they're emulating you in quite a few ways. With the messages cycles, also as well, before we get onto the cycles, feminine energy. So that third party could be, perhaps, if it's not a romantic situation, it could be maybe they were going along with a toxic mother of theirs, or a toxic mother figure. Maybe if it is an actual man, they could have just gone along with it, with their toxic baby mama. Do you know what I mean? There's a whole multitude of different ways that can work. But you do have a masculine energy that fully acknowledges the way that they behaved towards you was unacceptable. They're taking action on fixing and repairing that as best they can. And they were dealing with a feminine energy. If they're not dealing with a feminine energy, it just shows me that they are more comfortable now and more in tune with their feelings and with the cycles. That they're fully understanding of how everyone has their day. It is a quiet respect for the way that things can just happen naturally, and for the way that things can play out naturally. So it's not telling me that this person is going to try and force your opinion one way or the other, okay? It's not showing me that at all. In fact, they're saying, Taurus, that you're a very reasonable, understanding person, and they like to think themselves also as being a very reasonable person. Okay? So that's your moon energy. Right. So we are going to pull some initials and we will find out who this is that you could be dealing with. Although, I mean, if this reader's resonating for you, you're already going to know who it is that you're dealing with, regardless of whatever initials come out of the deck. Okay, right, so you've got F, M, W, Q, L, I, R, and T. I'm seeing the word lit. Lit. They're saying that you're lit. Also wit. You could be very witty. They could be very witty. And of course, whatever words you can make out of that as well. Go with it, okay? But it's mostly the initials that we're looking at anyway. Right, so I think we should pull you an emergency affirmation. Now, little side note with this deck, do not take this emergency affirmation deck seriously, okay? It is not designed to be life advice. It is designed to make people laugh so that we can put a little bit of light-hearted energy back into the read before you go, okay? It's not serious life advice. It's more of a take the piss deck, okay? Right, this one says, I manifest stability. Seriously, just try tip me over. Okay. But yeah, that is what I have for you. I just genuinely hope that that reading has helped you out. If it did help you out, then can you please let me know by dropping a cheeky wee like on the video. That's going to help keep you connected to the channel, but it'll also help to push out the message to others who are needing to hear it as well, okay? Personal readings are available on my website, which is phoenixkeiatarot.com. The website link for that is in my description box below. Thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to go check out your other readings to see if you can gain further clarity into your situation, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.